everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Both quarterbacks have reliable tight ends they know they'll be able to count on to make plays. It's the Panthers going up against the Redskins. So let's go now to Charlotte, North Carolina, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
Redskins, Panthers, coming up here on EA Sports. We welcome you to Charlotte, North Carolina for today's game.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Simms. And Phil, it's an absolutely gorgeous day here for football, and how will that factor into this game?
We're going to see a game that's all out. I think the coaches, they prepared all week. They devised these big game plans, and the weather's good. Now they can call any play they want on that play sheet because the elements are not going to play a factor. So it's going to be exciting.
So that means Fozzie Whitaker will be back for the opening kick. The Redskins ready to get this action started. We're underway here. And this is Whitaker running it out. And that return ends rather quietly, short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 16.
This quarterback, at this point, this is not a first-time experience for him. He's been in a lot of big spots as he takes the field for the first time today.
Yeah, veteran quarterbacks, Jim, you're right. It's not their first time seeing the...
Just had a disappointing loss, so try to correct that. One thing about it, when I have a lead, I usually get ultra, uber, conservative. We're going to try to stay away from that this game. Stay aggressive. Had some unfortunate calls. Had some unfortunate turnovers last game. But we're going to try to bounce back this week.
everything, and their thoughts are always good.
Stewart lined up in the backfield. First down at the 16. Robinson's there to take him down. The running back position will be handled today by Jonathan Stewart out of Oregon.
Well, it seems like Jonathan Stewart's been in the NFL for about 15 years, and he just keeps running the football, having success. I like the way he runs. I like his style, and he is productive.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Stewart's going to secure the handoff. Smith's the one who brings him to the ground.
You got to know, if you're going to run the football, you're going to have a lot of short gains. There's going to be a lot of plays that look ugly. That's just the way it is. You got to live with it and know what's coming in the future.
It'll be third down. From the gun, Newton. Golson comes away with a close brush with an interception.
Well, Jim, that's a nice job by the defender knocking that football down on third down. That's what you want to do as a defense. Of course, you want to get off the field. Every time an offense completes a third down pass, their chances of getting a score on that drive go up big time. So getting off the field is great. Nice job by the defender.
The Panthers will bypass the punt and go for it early in this game. The Redskins come out in a dime package. There's a flag out. Newton's pass will be incomplete this time.
Holding offense.
Yes.
The penalty is declined.
Great starting field position for the offense. First down at the 20. This play will hold up. He's inbounds.
What? Hell no.
You knew this was going to happen, and the coach disagrees with the call on the field. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
First off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
Yes, thank you.
So he challenged the play, and the coach's challenge does not pay off.
Well, I agree with the head coach still. I would have made this challenge because it was so important to the outcome of the game, and it was a little bit of a gamble, but it was worth it.
First down coming up.
Look at the defensive linemen talking. They're all now shifting to the left.
And Morris is stopped there. Second and goal from the 3. Coleman's all over the ball carrier.
Well, we hear it all the time about red zone offense because it's so important. Are you going to get a 3-point try? Are you going to score a touchdown? That's why this moment is so big.
Ready to take the snap at the 4. Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Loading up that defensive front. Third and goal at the 4. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
There's a difference. When you play zone, you drop back and you watch the quarterback and you react to the football. When you're playing man-to-man, all you're worried about is where that receiver goes. You try to shadow him, look for the football, and try to make a play.
Should be an easy one here. The kick is good. They put up 3 here in the first to take the lead.
It's always good to get those points on the board and get the lead and get the other team chasing you.
The Panthers are prepared to return the kick. And Williams has got it. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Panthers have to still be thinking about what happened on their last possession as they get ready to start this next one.
Well, how can the offensive players have confidence? They're thinking, man, well, how's this game going to be managed? We can be in any situation, and we're going to go for it. It's just crazy. It's bad. It's not smart, and you just got to play better.
You wonder where the threshold point is from your own side of the 50. 4th and 30, is it? 4th and 35. At what point do you decide to go punt the football?
I think it's quite evident there's no threshold. They're going to go for it no matter what.
And that'll be a gain of about 2. Let's take a look at the defensive starters. The pass play picks up only 2. So now it's 2nd down and 8 following the completion. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. That's a gain of 8.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a 1st down. That's nice.
The play clock's running down. 1st down on the way. Timeout's called, and we're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment. The offense has had time now to get after the timeout, and now they're ready to go. Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
When you play zone in the NFL, what you're trying to do is make the quarterback hold the football just for a half a second longer, and you hope the pass rush can get there. They don't that time. That's why he got the completion.
The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up.
Cam Newton takes a look now from under center.
Second down and 5.
Set up screen to Tolbert. Tolbert's tackled down at the 38.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Third down on the way. Newton in shotgun formation. Greg Olsen has the catch. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
First down. Offense readying for the snap. The Redskins set at the line. Dime package. Toss to the outside. Still powering ahead.
And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
That was an awesome job by the running back that time, breaking those tackles. In the NFL, the low man wins. That time, the running back was the low man.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Stewart lined up as the single back.
Jonathan Stewart with the football.
And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
One quarter down, and the defenses have set the tone in this low-scoring affair. We'll be back in a moment.
Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
Back here in the second quarter, defense ruled the first. And what are we going to see here, you think, in the second quarter, Phil?
Well, I think the first thing they got to do, Jim, is just believe in what they did all week long and preparing for the game. All the practices, all the film sessions, and just know sometimes it takes more than one quarter to get the answer. So stay with your game plan and see if you can find a way to make it work.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Met by Kerrigan this time.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
This next play comes from the 30. Stewart is in the backfield. First down at the 30. Complete to Greg Olsen. Olsen's tackled right at the 28.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Snapping the football from the 28. The Redskins defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
2nd and 8.
Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit and knocks that football loose.
This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series.
Newton's alone in the backfield.
3rd down and 8.
No! Hooks up with Greg Olsen. That's reception number 4 for him. The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
Play after play after play here on this drive.
Newton lines up in the pistol.
First and 10.
Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
Newton's trying to read this option play. Does he keep the football or pitch it? He keeps it. Boy, wrong decision. And the defense all over him as they tackle him behind the line of scrimmage.
The Redskins go with the dime formation here on defense. Newton's going to take it from the gun. Ginn has the reception.
Come on, you had it.
Gains 14.
What? 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 You
Good
gotta
job
let
that
your
time by the
hands.
offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
Newton's completion percentage 70% on the day.
What? That should be going the other way. It's supposed to be 8 times off.
Mounting a serious drive. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Tosses the football.
And picks up maybe 3 or 4. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
They better hurry to get the snap.
And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment.
This has been a long drive so far.
The Redskins with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime.
Runs it across for the touchdown. Midway through the second quarter, they put themselves in front with that touchdown, Phil.
Hey, that touchdown can be a difference maker in this game. You never know. So really well called by the offensive coordinator and executed perfectly by the offensive players.
The Panthers for the extra point. They need to get the play off. The point after is good.
All right.
The Redskins return team is in position. Perhaps they can run one out pretty deep and shift the momentum. The score's 7-3. The Panthers are ready to kick it away.
Oh, yeah.
Ross is running this one out. Shakes past the defender. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
I can tell.
And Charles Johnson heads back onto the field. He's been the leader for them in what's been a terrific defensive effort up to this point, partner.
And you know what he does? He brings energy to the defense. There's no question about that. And I love the way he plays. It just rubs off on all of his teammates.
Yeah. The last time I was going to buy him earlier these days, I ain't have myself till like
The Redskins now coming to the line. Been a closely contested game so far. The score's 7-3. And he steps out of the field of play. Griffin's lined up, empty backfield. The Redskins take it from the 23. And
what? That's bullshit, man. He didn't throw that pass. He didn't throw that. No, that was easily to smack that, man. He didn't throw that ball that damn low. Come on, now. Bullshit. No, I don't want to hear that.
Third down now. Quarters formation here for the defense. Griffin from the gun. They bring him down, and the offense fails to pick up a first down on 3 plays. It's been quite a start for this defensive unit, Phil, as once again they forced the punt in the second quarter.
Well, good job getting that third down stop, getting off the field, and of course you've had success, so you feel good about that, and now you get to go to the sideline, rest up, and get ready for the next opportunity.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning.
I'm sorry, Kurt.
All right, so now as we go back to the field, we've got a good game going, and an offense is trying to close the gap before halftime. All set to punt here. Ginn from the 31. That picks up 11. Benjamin's taking the field here, and he hasn't been the primary focus of their passing game today, somewhat surprisingly, but they haven't needed him.
I think it's caught the defense off guard. They were expecting him to be the primary focus, and they put all their efforts into stopping him. That's worked, but they forgot there's other players out there who can get it done. And I know this team is just, even though they're not getting the football to their star wide receiver, they're winning, and that makes you happy.
First down at the 42.
Somebody pick that
right
off.
out of the wide receiver's hands.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Second and 10. Still on his feet. Has the sack. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with them. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. out there for action after that defensive timeout. After that big-time sack, they'll now face 3rd and 17. The Panthers come to the line. First down marker is at the 48. Takes it out of the eye. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. Timeout's called, and we're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment. After that timeout by the defense, play is ready to resume. They're in punting formation.
You know how to punt? You know how to punt?
Looking for a lane on the return. Mayo's there to make the stop. That return's good for about 12. The Redskins gearing up for their next drive now as defense has become the order of the day here. These teams trading punts on the previous 2 possessions.
Yeah, when you're playing in a game like this as a quarterback, you know the defenses are hot and the one you're playing against is tough. So you got to be careful, be very smart in your decision making. Don't take any chances in a situation like this.
First down at the 34. Launching it deep. A foot race to the end zone. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
I knew it.
Phil, they have the lead now here late in the second thanks to that touchdown, and they should have it, in fact, when we go to the intermission.
Now you see in the future, huh? So you know those things. I'm just kidding, of course, Jim. Like to have a little fun with you every once in a while. But, hey, nice drive by the offense. That puts them in a great frame of mind going into halftime here soon.
The Panthers are hoping for the big return to set up some scoring possibilities before the intermission, as they've now fallen behind. The score is 10-7. The Redskins getting ready to kick it off. Webb's going to test the coverage here. Charging ahead. And a run back of about 16. Stewart's got a lot of yards under his belt already as he trots back out there. But despite all he's done, they're still facing an uphill climb here, Phil.
Yeah, they got to find ways to make big plays. You just can't ask your running back to continuously just keep making all the plays on the offensive side. The offensive line's got to toughen up, give the quarterback some time to throw it. But when they run it, man, it's been working well.
You got no timeout. That's a good thing. Keep them bang.
First down at the 15. The defense gets the sack.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Stewart lined up in the backfield. And it's caught by Stewart. Stewart's tackled down after a gain of 15. And the offense will need 3 yards here on third down after the completion.
Jim, good job by the offense here. You don't have any timeouts left, so you must get that football snap, see how many plays you can get in before the game is over.
The Panthers don't want any part of punting the football. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Jim, a good decision here by the coaches to go into hurry-up offense right before halftime. You want to get as many plays off as you can before the halftime whistle blows.
Ooh, that's big.
Heading towards halftime, and the defense makes the big stop, all but ensuring they have the lead at the intermission.
Really good job by the defense. They showed great hustle. The defensive coordinator called the right play, and they made it happen.
The Redskins now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's
touchdown. Washington Redskins.
Yes! 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 This is different. Oh, that's a touchdown. These touchdowns.
What a fine start to this game. Here we are late in the second quarter. They put up another touchdown, Phil.
Well, they got a nice lead, and they like to take this in at halftime. And if you're the coach of the team that's leading at halftime, you know what you tell your players? Hey, guys, good job. Let's keep that going. You pat them on the rear and tell them how good they are because, hey, this has been a clinic so far in the first half.
You don't. You keep punting it. I mean, you keep going for it.
The Redskins now will tack on the extra point.
The point after try is in the books.
Okay. I ain't a betting man no more.
Too bad you ain't got no audience.
He's put the ball on the tee, and he's about to kick off.
Williams got a chance to return this one. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Panthers have struggled in pass protection. Newton's trying to stay upright and make the plays, but it's tough to do so when you're constantly being hit.
Yeah, no matter what you do as a quarterback, though, you can't start looking at the pass rush. You have to keep your focus down the field, and you can't flinch.
First down at the 21. Stands in the pocket. And he comes down. No, the defender tips it out. A good first half of action here. And soon we'll be sending you to Orlando and to our host, Larry Ridley. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Panthers trail right now, but with another half to play, there's time to turn it around. The Redskins came in prepared for this game, and it shows in the way they've played.
That return's good for about 23. The Redskins offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. Here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you must do. If you don't get these touchdowns, what happens later in the game always comes back to bite you.
And now here's the first snap of the second half. Could have been intercepted. Second down. Let's go. And Morris is handed the football. Johnson in on the tackle.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
Third and 10 coming up. The Redskins will look to get to the 29 to pick up a first. Down the field. Incomplete.
The Redskins don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, but the defense did a good job of staying back
They're set to punt it away now. Again, will try and return this one. Johnson's in on the tackle. And a run back of about 11. The Panthers offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
First down at the 35. Toss play. They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
The Panthers have it at the 29. Jonathan Stewart with the catch.
The Panthers do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes third down much easier.
Newton's completion percentage, 60% on the day. 3rd and 9 coming up. The Redskins will come out in the dime. From the gun, Newton. Got drilled as he throws it.
The Panthers really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Fourth and 9 to go, and they're going to go for it. It's a 2 tight end formation.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
The Panthers snap it at the 36. Surveys into the hands of Kelvin Benjamin.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty.
Fourth down.
The Panthers have to punt the football. We'll see what he can do here. Picks up 8 here. The Panthers defense would like to repeat what it did the last drive, not being out there too long, just 3 plays and forcing a punt.
Well, they're going back out there. They're fresh, man. And the defensive line, the defensive front, they were awesome. That's why they got off the field so quickly.
The Panthers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. And Morris is taking the keeps his legs moving. What a run by Alfred Morris.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. And now here's the toss. And Morris is tackled down after a gain of 7.
always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. Up so many other things for your offense.
Second and 3 after that last carry. Takes it again. Got a flag down here.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense.
Morris lined up as the single back. Halfway through the third quarter. He's going to get another carry. We don't always get to see defensive matchups these days, but today it's been exactly that. Low-scoring game, and it's because both defenses have really stepped up and done their job.
Yeah, a lot of people look at games like this and go, oh, that's boring. I think it's fun to see because we don't get to see it too often. And what it does, it puts a lot of pressure on the players and especially the coaches to make decisions that are going to give their team a chance to win in a game like this.
On the way, third down.
Get ready.
Looking to go down the field here, and it falls incomplete.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
The Redskins call for the punt. That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. The Panthers offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
Not where you want to begin a series, backed up this deep.
The Redskins come out in a dime package. Newton's going to take the snap from the shotgun. It's Kelvin Benjamin with the football.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
Second down, tough field position here.
Second down and 8. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. That's a gain of 6. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
We'll go no huddle. 3rd and 2. Almost intercepted.
That was a good call by the defensive coordinator. He called the right defensive play. The defender's in position and knocks down that 3rd down throw.
Panthers will go for it here on 4th down and a short yardage situation. The Panthers load up the backfield for this next play. Gets the handle here. Stewart's tackled down after a gain of 10. The Panthers with a gutsy call, and they convert here on 4th and short.
Yeah, it was. Gutsy call by the offense and the offensive coordinator. But look, this guy's willing to take chances, and he tries these plays and these situations every game, and that time they came through.
Newton lines up in the pistol. The Redskins defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 20. Again, can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
And here we have second down.
The defensive line, they're all talking, they're all shifting to the right.
Benjamin makes the catch. They get set quickly, ready for another snap.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Newton to Olsen. First down here. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Newton's off the mark there. Incomplete. This will be the 8th play of this drive. The Redskins lined up in the nickel. The Panthers have it at the 34. Cam Newton unleashes the long pass. The third quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers step to the line to begin the fourth quarter after a big gainer to close out the third.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Touchdown, and that'll close the gap.
All game, fellas. All game. All game, man. Back in the game, baby.
And that was a very much needed touchdown with still the better part of the fourth quarter left to play.
Yeah, it's early here in the fourth, but what you've done now, hey, let's put some pressure on your own defense. Go out there and get us a stop and get our offense the football and see if they can go out there and take the lead.
The Panthers for the extra point. Oh, he actually misses the point after. The Redskins ready to return the kick. Ross is going to test the coverage this time. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
The Panthers defense got tested on that last drive, but eventually it led to a punt.
Yeah, it was an awesome job by the defense. They really did a lot of things correct. They hustled. They played hard. That is the cornerstones of any good defense.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. From the gun. Finds Reed. That's reception number 2 for him.
This quarterback is not going to throw it down the field unless somebody is wide open. That time, nobody's wide open, so he throws it short and gets a few yards.
Second down after that pass play. The Panthers with a nickel look here on defense. Young's going to take the handoff now.
Redskins offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the second half. Keep getting those first downs and eat that clock up.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Cousins lines up in the pistol. Handoff. Morris looking for a lane.
Good job that time by the defense. They're down. It's in the fourth quarter. They are expecting the offense to run the football, and they stop it for a couple yards.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Young's got it on the handoff. This is third down. Makes the catch in the open field. Reed's tackled down at the 32.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Double tight end formation. First down and 10. And Morris is going to secure the handoff. He's brought down at the 25-yard line. That's a timeout by the D. Everybody's back out on the field now after that defensive timeout. Second down here after that run play.
Let's go.
They'll run it with him again. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1. Third down, about 3.5 minutes to go here in this one. Griffin's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. 3rd down and 4.
Griffin's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under.
That's a 3rd down conversion, a rare sight so far today.
He is a good runner with the football, not like most quarterbacks in the National Football League. They design runs for him just to do it as a running back.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. The clock's really become a factor here, and the defense knows it has to get off the field as soon as possible to give the team a chance.
Coleman's there to take him down.
Redskins, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football, and it picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line.
Second down coming up. Leading and with possession of the football, a good place to be at this point in the game.
And Morris is stopped there.
That's not a good situation. It's 2nd and short. Get the first down. He makes a bad decision, gets tackled short, and now we got a tough 3rd down coming up.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
We have 2 minutes remaining, and the defense knows it must step up big now. This long drive continues.
Young's called on once again. Met by Davis that time.
Unable to beat the down clock, and that'll cost them 5 yards, a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense. Still 4th down.
Chip shot here. And the kick is good for 3.
Yeah, that was a good job that time by the defense. They were bending, they did not break, and all they did was give up a field goal.
The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff.
Williams is going to start his return. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
And this, it would seem, is the possession that will decide this football game. This is the guy right here who lives for a moment like this.
Oh, he does. This moment, think about this offense, how much talent this quarterback has. And they have an offense that's so diverse. They have so many plays. Hey, I feel sorry for the defense in a situation like this.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. Looking long. And he reaches out and makes the catch. One-handed, no less.
Good job by the offense going the hurry-up offense. You do this to get the plays in, but also you want to conserve the timeouts.
Looking long. And he makes the catch. No, the ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
The Panthers head to the line. They've got one timeout left in the game.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
The Panthers from the 37.
Going for the home run.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a third and long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
Big third down coming up here.
The Panthers from the 37.
Launches it down the field,
but it's incomplete.
There's a fine line there when you're winning the football game. What do you do on the defensive side? Well, that time the defensive coordinator stayed aggressive, and he forces a fourth down by the offense.
The Panthers head to the line. They've got one timeout left here in the fourth quarter.
They'll go for it on fourth down, late stages.
The Panthers from the 37.
Newton's unable to come through on fourth down, and with that failed possession, they may wind up walking out of here today wondering what could have been.
They're going to be so disappointed because all year long in these type of situations, they have been very good, but that was just, it was not meant to be, and they couldn't come through at fourth down.
I am shocked they were unable to convert.
Davis is all over that offense and brings him down.
Great call here by the coach in this situation. Keep running the football, keep that clock moving. You have the lead. Just tell your quarterback to tell everybody on offense this. Hold on to the football and don't have a penalty where you can stop that clock.
Loss of 2 on that play. Kirk Cousins takes a look now from under center.
2nd and 12.
And Morris is handed the football.
And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Well, that's just the right call to make. In this situation, just run the football. Don't try to be some genius and catch the defense off guard. Manage the clock and just get this game over with.
Third down. It was a nail-biter. It wasn't pretty, but it goes down as a victory.
It's even sweeter when you win a close game in the league because you know how hard it is. And to make that one play, that was the difference. Whew, a lot of joy in the locker room.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.